Today my lesson is factors affecting the demand. What factors do affect to change the demand of a particular consumer for a goods or a service? There can be many factors, however, here we discuss only the important factors of demand. What are they? Mainly the change in the price of the particular good can be can induce the consumer of change his demand. Change consumers income can change his demand. Changing in price of the goods complements and substitutes also can change the demand. Other factors affecting the demand is change in consumer taste. Accordingly, we can express the demand function as follows. So we can write dx f function opx pn opo y t demand function. We can ds equal function px pn y t, where ds equal the demand role x, px price of x, pn or po price of goods, y consumers income, and t equal consumers taste. This is a demand function. Demand function. This is called the demand function because the quantity of x demand has a function relationship with change in the any of the factors in the factors in the part index. Let us examine the impact of the change in the each of these factors on the demand. We will examine these relationship between particular factors and the demand. We assume all other factors to remain constant. This is a common assumptions made in microeconomic studies. Microeconomic studies. It is O1 price and the demand. It's O1 price and the demand. The price of a particular goods and its demand is considered to be negatively related is inversely related. Negative, not positive. If the price of a particular goods decrease while all other factors remain constant, that goods become relative heavier compared with other goods in the market. And therefore, the consumer tends to buy more from that good. On the other hand, if the price of particular good increase while other factors remain constant, other factors constant, that good becomes relatively expensive and hence the consumer tends to buy few from it. Now it is clear that the price and the demand behave in opposite direction. Opposite direction. This negative relationship between the price and the demand is called the law of demand. So we know about that demand curve slope is negative. Here price and quantity, we can write demand curve. Demand curve. The negative relationship between the price and the demand is called the law of demand. The law of demand can be further clarified with the demand equation, demand schedule, and demand curve. Okay, the demand equation. Demand equation. QD X. So QDX equal 20 minus PX. PX. This is a demand equation. This equation is related to a straight line with a negative slope. Here we assume that price and quantity have linear relationship. It is a negative slope indicates that QDX and PX are negative related. Negative related. The demand schedule given some values to PS in the above equation and solving it from QDX we can build up demand schedule as the following. So PX, PX, PX price of X, price of X, PX 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. QDX, QDX, 0, P, QDX 20 minus PX. So we can PX. So 0 quantity QDX 20, 20. 2 we can calculate 20 minus 2 80. 4 20 minus 4 7. So this is very clear. We can 20 uh, 20 and 17 here and 12 84. Okay, from the demand schedule also it is clear that the price and the quantity we have in opposite direction based on the values of QDS and PX. We can build up the demand curve to demand curve. So here, so PX and QX negative slope demand. It is very clear. 0 positive, here negative 0 from 18 or 20. See that the for each price level on the vertical axis there is a corresponding quantity on the horizontal axis, and also we can observe that quantity increase when price decrease and vice versa. Okay, this inverse relationship between the price and the quantities indicated by the negative slope of the demand curve. Demand curve. Yeah. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Here, uh, 4, 8, 12. Okay. Now it's all be clear that the law of demand can be expressed with a demand equation, a demand schedule, and a demand curve. Demand equation, demand schedule, demand curve. They are in the three different ways of the expressing the same within the law of the demand. Okay. Now my lesson is all. Goodbye.